some of the ways you can follow our trip and ask questions while we're there. So every week we're going to be sending materials to your teacher that will tell your teachers where we are that week. So they'll know what country we're in, you'll know what we're going to be planning to see and what we're going to be doing. And then we're also going to send emails with pictures and videos from what we've been doing, so you can see what it's actually like to be there. You can see, maybe we'll be talking to some of the kids there, and that you can see some of the questions we've asked them. Maybe the questions you guys have as well, and we can do that. And then they'll be sent to your classroom every week. So some of these materials will include information about history, cities, ethnic groups, government, language, customs and transportation, and nature and environment, as well as land topography, rivers, oceans, seas, climate, vegetation, animals, and ecosystems. So our hope is that this information will be a jumping off point for your classroom discussion. So you'll be able to take our materials and discuss them. And we're hoping that you'll learn more about our travels and talk about them in class, and then also maybe even want to learn about a country on your own. At lunch, I was actually looking at your library. You guys have a really nice library here. Found some books in your library about some of the places we're going to. So you could even hear about these places, come to the library, check out some books, and do some reading on your own about some of the places that we're going to. So as we go trekking, we want to have you go along the way with us so that you can see how we're trekking and then see all the places in between. We want to tell you about the buses and trains that we're going to be on. For example, this is a bus in Africa. We went on a trip a few years ago here. They're actually stopping at a bus stop and they're selling you bananas and juice through the windows. So we want to tell you what that's like. We want to tell you about the boat trips that we're taking on rivers and oceans. We want you to meet the people. We want to show you the same wonders that we're seeing, whether they're buildings in Central Asia, beaches in the Caribbean, mountains in the Himalayas, rainforests in South America, or lakes in Europe. While we're traveling, we want to tell you about all the animals that we see as well, whether that be birds, pink dolphins, sea turtles, Tasmanian devils, or yellow-shouldered bats. Oh, that's so we're going to look for the cutest animals, the strangest animals, the scariest animals, or the most ferocious animals, so that you can learn about them all. Okay, so let me show you some of the other things we're going to show you. We also want to show you, take a question just a minute. We're going to show you some of the food that we're going to be eating. Okay, so as we send this information to you throughout our journey, we're hoping that you'll learn more about where places are and the people and nature that live there. We also want to try to answer any questions that you have while we're on the road. So when you receive our emails, review our materials, see our pictures and videos, we want to hear from your classroom. So your teacher will be able to ask us questions via Twitter, Facebook, or on our website via email. So we look forward to sharing our trip over the next 14 months, what we see, what we experience, and most importantly, answering your questions so that you can learn more about geography and the world.